Bonjour aujourd'hui. Non, est l'only aujourd'hui. Parlant français, je ne peux pas parler français, parlant français ou alors je suis chez moi car non. Je suis à la maison. Okay, let's put it. Je suis à la maison. And what was I thinking? De parlant anglais. Il est 7h. No, il est 7h. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Did all my stuff done already, and then doing my game. And most importantly, today, I've just realized the interest rate has went up. Not so sure when did it went, but I'm gonna research a little bit more. So hang in there. Let's just do a quick one. Okay, so I'm back. All right, just do a quick little check on the interest rate, and it's been a while I checked GICs and stuff, so just check back lately because we are doing a lot of savings, plus it's beginning of March, and I think it's time to put some money into a higher interest rate. That's right, and it seems, oh wow, okay, so March last year. So when did it pick up? Okay, you know what? A little bit wasted for a few months, but it's not a deal break. I'm not saying not deal breaker. It's never too late. Okay, so this is a very good lesson, guideline per se. Hope you learned something. So interest rate for GIC, aka fixed deposit, went up. Technically last year in general, so January 1.6%, yeah, that one I don't really care. February went to 2%. Again, these are all average. This is just a quick little chart that I'm reading right now. So February 2%, April 3. Now once it hit 3%, that's where it goes good. So April, so technically I wasted 8 months, but still not really wasted because I'm trying to build back last year, so indirectly is a bit wasted, you know. I'm gonna admit it's a little bit wasted. So 3% on April, and then we hit 4% on June, and then obviously end of last year December for some banks is 5%, and the bank that I'm going that I'm doing all my banking is 4.5%. That's great. And the best part is, this is weird because I already have GIC with them last year. For some reason it shows me 1.8%. Let me check quick one. April, so it didn't, so that's the reason why I was curious, like, really didn't went up. So I did all my checks, like, okay, yep, hold on a sec. Oh no, 4.85 maturity. I placed that at November. Okay. So I did posted some of this, but weird. November, so correct, end of last year we're hitting almost 5, which is fantastic. Okay, luckily I put some, at least a little bit of money over there. Okay, so all is not lost, which is good, which is great. Oof. I thought I missed it, right? So that's great. Of course, I want to open up more. Obviously, TSF. Okay, maybe it's because of that. Yeah, maybe it's because of that. But I'm going to read a little bit more because 4% is good. 4% is fantastic. And I've just checked Malaysian rates right now is about 3%. Let me check. 2.85. This is under Maybank. So give or take. Oh wow, that's not great. 1 year 2.85, and then if I go to 48 months, then it's only 3%. That's rubbish. That is rubbish. Okay, so 2.85 is our best. Lowest obviously is 2.45, so not so bad as well. So that's the reason why I like Malaysian bank as well. Or rather, I generally like Malaysian fixed deposit when it comes to this. It's safe. This type of investment is super safe, and I highly recommend anyone. The fun bit is because I was talking with my friend yesterday, not last year. I want to say last year, yesterday, about all this, and I totally forgotten about GIC, because when I came here, I didn't really want to put in GIC because the interest rate is too low, and when I compare to the high savings account that I have, obviously the savings account that I have right now is not as good as GIC. GIC is still better, right? The only caveat is it's locked 1 year. The one that I have in my savings account, I can withdraw anytime I like, but after seeing what I have been doing for the March already, so I think it's alright. Plus, last year, no. Yep, that's the only excuse I have, valid excuse, which is I'm buying a lot of NFTs. Okay, so I need to do my budget. I need to do all these things, make sure I put some money in GIC. So we're gonna start off we're gonna recap a little bit. So the strategy I'm gonna use, as long as I'm seeing 3% and above per annum, or it is per annum, because if I put $1,000 right now, it's 4.5%. I'm getting $45 at the end of the year, and it's taxation year this year, so I think everything kind of line up okay-ish. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I've checked some of my accounts properly, a bit more in depth, and I didn't miss some, because usually I get announcements like ding, promotional stuff, but this round is like, oh, okay, not promotional and it's still good, so keep an eye out. And also at the same time, I would say have not been keeping an eye out of the rates, because yeah, it's taxable. That's the reason why I didn't really bother too much at the moment. But on hindsight, yeah, wow. So this one is 1 year. Oh, they did it. Oh no, so 1 year bonus rate 4.5, TSFA rate 4.5. That's very good. I need to put that. Definitely put the TSFA. 4% 2 year, nobody cares. 4 year 2% bonus. Yes, okay. So obviously they put 1 year because right now economy is kind of on a better scale. Obviously it's recession for most cases. Yep, recession is no fun. So I'm gonna lock up. Wow, prime rate is 6 point. Interesting. Very interesting. 6.7%. Crazy. And okay, to give you an idea about it. So yeah, interest rate. Today I'm gonna talk finance a little bit, right? And it's unfiltered right now. Where are you? My savings account. I'm not going in the savings account. I'm just bringing up. Okay, savings. Come on. Why it doesn't let me? So the savings account is 1.4% for my current balance plus 0.5% if I put $200 every month. So in total, 1.9%. Yeah, so not that great, right? Now it's not that great. GIC is better. GIC is great. Plus we are doing a not say short term. Okay, now when it comes to low risk, like this is near to 0%, zero risk almost. The reason why I say it's low risk because it's time gated. You have to put at least a year. Not everyone can do a year for $1,000. This is GIC. This is minimum is $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna check again. Yeah, minimum investment of 1,000, which is what I'm aiming for right now. So I've saved up total $750, which is great. So the next paycheck, I'm gonna do straight away GIC. We're gonna cook carbonara. So every month, so this is a strategy that I'm going to use. I've been telling this, not say to people, but I've been using this step. It's great when you are disciplined. So every month, you want to try to put at least $1,000 in. Unfortunately, I don't really have that amount. So I need to find a way to juggle a little bit. Maybe we need to up to $500 a month so we can take the advantage, and because February we can save $500, so I think this month we can save $500 for sure. Yep. So what we're gonna do is every 2 months we're just gonna buy GIC, buy, and then after that next year we're gonna do the same thing as well. Yeah. So let's say we can put $1,000. I'm gonna use $1,000 because what we want to do is every month we want to buy GICs or fixed deposit, right? So the first year is gonna be tough because what you're gonna do is you're gonna put every month you just put a ladder. It's like a ladder. It's called a ladder step for some investment thing if you follow. So every month you put $1,000, and then once you hit the next calendar year of the month that your first fixed deposit purchase or account opening, for example, by next year March, I get my GIC mature, I get back the money, and now the fun bit is I don't need a fresh $1,000. I can use the existing $1,000 plus interest. Interest again, obviously I want to put it in and compound, and I just top up to how much I can afford it. So again, if we follow the strategy that I'm using right now, so $250, so by next year I can just top it up and put extra $250, so it's going to be $1,250 plus the compound plus the interest that I've gained. Lock it up in GIC again and wait for the next calendar year. Simple as that, and we follow through. This is great for people who have do not have high earning. It's good to build up disciplines because every month you just need to check. It's like, hey, have I bought any GIC? Because it's super low risk. Obviously, once you put in, if you withdraw the money, you will not get the benefits. You have to give it up. And the nice part of Malaysian one is you can opt for a month. So normally what I do last time is the first few months is going to be tough. Like it's my first $1,000 back then. Wow. It took me about okay, it's not a year, luckily it was less than a year, but it was rough, right? The first, I think I took about 5 months, because back then I earned very little, plus rental and everything. After that, it's rubbish. Like, I managed to, like, very simple, for every month I try to save up at least 200 ringgit, right? Save it up, and my take-home pay is 2,000 ringgit after minus tax and whatnot. It's actually very low. And the best part to kick this off is during tax refund. And of course, when I started working, the best part is I don't need to pay tax. And so my tax refund is nice and clean. Okay, get back some money and then straight away pump it into fixed deposit. So that's the reason why I didn't really need to save a lot, but I need to save. Once I get my first 1,000 ringgit, then everything is just very simple, right? Very simple. Just top it up. So now, same thing, right? We have $6,000 in the emergency funds. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I'm gonna make sure this month I'm gonna put $1,000 for sure, and then see if I've enough left over that I don't need to squeeze too much to put in the next 1,000. So in my calculation, I should be able to stagger. Okay, let's say we have 6. So I take out 2. So we basically have floating of 2. This month we put 1,000 in, so we have another 1,000. Plus on top of that, I have $750 from the mandatory emergency savings. Plus this coming. 750 plus this coming 250. So in the end I could stagger, definitely could stagger. Let's see if I can run this for a year. So that means every month starting from this month I should have 1 GIC per month, minus the sum of the stuff that I've put last year, because I've opened one of them last year, one for TSFA and one normal GIC, just to keep in track of the interest. It's just that I didn't pay attention too much because I thought it's a promotional interest. And if you ask me, if I knew this a little bit, not say knew this a little bit later, okay, I'm gonna admit, if I know this last year a little bit. If I knew this, if I keep track, not new, if I keep track the GIC last year, I would have been a little bit more aggressive, like a little bit more. But judging from what I've purchased, I could squeeze out maybe one or two more. Yeah, I could squeeze out maybe $1,000 more. You know, buy less rubbish. Sorry, not buy less rubbish. Commit less investment on NFTs. Yeah, I could have squeezed out about 1,000 or 2,000 like that. Would make the yeah. Because remember last year I did say we are changing everything, and I stopped doing a lot of this purchasing and stuff since I think since the crash, which is June, and of course, but at this time we just back and forth a little bit. So okay, so that's that for investment. Yep, it is important because I discovered this, but I really want to put this out because I'm doing it exactly right now. Like, what if I just discovered this interest rate? It's like, oh wow, it's great, it's good. So that's that. And last but not least, I wanted to buy something. So interest, fixed deposit, and I want to buy NFTs. So I'm gonna do. So tomorrow, I spend about $50, still within my range-ish, but after looking in the GIC, obviously the first thing is need to do this. Need to really have the money to do this. So that's that, and that's about it. Yeah. Now it's all. Today is money. Money matters, or Money Monday. Money matters Monday. Money Monday, right? Money Monday. So if I'm not mistaken, this week is pay week, so I'm gonna chuck as much as I can. Rental is done, so usually I kept at least enough aside for rental, right? So my plan has been working. It's just that some of them I need to juggle. If I take opportunity, I need to juggle a little bit more. Yeah, I need to set aside. So that's that. Satu je no je, or set no je la soir, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while we learned French, but anyway, this vlog is getting too long, but again, fresh. This is fresh right out. Yeah, fresh right out. Cause I'm talking literally, like, not say I just found out. I mean, I found out this like a few days ago, and I was just going through, and then it just pooped out of my mind because it's not as flexible as FD. Because FD, if it's like a Malaysian FD, I would have immediately chucked in already. It's like no questions asked. Plus, it's taxable. That's the reason why it's like. So we're gonna chuck it in. We're gonna chuck some money in this month. All right. So that's that. Je te verrai demain.